Should they change the two dates? Should they bring a difference? Say a binding be who say a data Stonebwoy am marketing, am a controversy sabahwa. You're moving forward as a people. I bet Drew baby, I bet Danny date to be any says that way. A Stonebwoy date or the issue. So why is government doing that? Government has a creating enabling environment. Emma artists, ni creatives, any businesses ni grow no. Rather no or no teni abeye competitor ama brands. And I think it's very unfair. I think it's very, very unfair, dear cousin. And we need to speak against it. If you are creative, and because of your political colors in it has started with Stonebwoy. It will gradually get to your turn.
To Black Star experience, Black Star experience, it tells you say a best spread the experience. Into no ye nyasa support no so I say you want adwene kro e the support in our state no so then more in charge, you know, spread your wings because most of in Osha almost share Black Star experience need those experiences now. Because of am down for being on click be e be kwa me so me experience na make. Into MBM now you making sure say it is open so much so that we as artists, especially the Stonebwoys and those ones, able to also will be accorded some level of invitation.
Sure. Out of where science so matters arising concerning the Black Stars experience. We all know say this event coming up no are clashing with Stonebwoy Nibim Fest. Now driving a lot of reactions on social media. Sami Rastaba Bekani die menemo ekase KOKA. On Sababe responded to in some Black Stars experience organizers sneaker. And in some Rexoma Ediababetuja will share the way a new kwa. From the way a new kono, it is highly possible, say, Ebikra Stonebwoy on to me performing event nasi because per the information I'm hearing, there's so much that they are putting things in place to make sure say they bring Shatawale's godfather, Vybes Kartel, to the show. And I will share that same data or mobile Black Stars experience now. Clashes Stonebwoy in the Beam first, which means that Stonebwoy will not be able to perform at the event. Now, therefore, their matters are rising. Per the information I'm hearing, there's some MPP people are pulling strings to make sure say Stonebwoy will perform at the Black Stars experience. But yes, still no energy ni ko bibia. Yebeti nkomo from Rexoma to KOKA ninsemoka. And to what I have heard on the internet, now cyberco yensemunu make also ye new viewer. Now won't subscribe to your channel we are. May I just subscribe, like it. Shall your comments nimu. Na share video no. Na mafufro into me and shebi. Enti what is happening currently when it comes to Sarkodie, Shatawale and Stonebwoy? I always say to be an artist, to be a musician, you can be a musician on your own, but the moment I don't remember for a politics, you begin to create enemies for yourself. Now, Stonebwoy need ya. Kamia kwa to say sana kwa ye. Aside son any Shatawale inka, some of the things are there. Stonebwoy under the regime of the former president, Stonebwoy was enjoying. Sarkodie was enjoying, but Shatawale was not enjoying some. Ntendena ba Shatawale camp muno. Shatta is the one enjoying the most. The home komono and akwako trigger nyoma bidiaba. And now no the Black Stars experience no uti komoni the way abubo ba. Any the way reactions no kwa. They say it is highly possible say Stonebwoy run perform me. Rexoma di nkomo on an interview with Nana Romeo. Na uti acquire Rexoma fast or kasa na. Next say Stonebwoy, nobody is stopping Stonebwoy from organizing his Beam Fest. Now of waiting come on this side and famra.
December programs be bring Africa live performing.
Yes.
A lot of events are happening. Why would friends say because or any show or be to be any show friends say it's not on.
Okay. Okay. Uncle where the how I bet my hint artists are my billion no.
Be into me marketing strategy.
Oh, okay. Okay. But I had then later you be who flyers were on
Okay. Well, me say yes, started promotion. No, they are flyer by Bontin.
Okay.
They release the artists now one by one. So said you'll be any day. No, that's what I'm told. I've told you. No, this program is driven by private capital.
Okay.
So nipa na odi sika sim na all boy na is a program no. On person wetin sika na gu. Yes, person be lose sika. So ati ati.
Sure.
You know, the friend said the strategy dey show be amani successful be no. Eno na yes here.
That's good. That's good. My last question here, Janako. You expect foreign artists and a beg Ghana for Nkwan?
Why should he be Ghana for Nkwan? It shouldn't be Ghana for Nkwan.
Okay.
That is not how you promote shows.
Okay.
Now, yeah, Ghana artists now, so much abroad, shows, you know, I don't know, as I'm going to say, almost you see, Omukro artists for Nkwan, can you see
a Dean Black Star experience in the office be a beg Ghana.
Black Star experience does not mean everything must be Ghana. That is not what it is. Recently, we went to South Africa to sign a program exchange.
Okay.
What did I say? So I say Black Star, no, Pan-African stuff.
Okay.
Yes, Ghana first. But how Kobo show now perception, a free show, now a commercial show, now perception is successful. You choose artists, I'm betting a full crowd amount.
All right.
Now artists now full crowd. Now Ghana for a dome shed. Omoniska.
Ombeji.
Now why you can yanko pampa ntichema free.
Okay. Any uncle, you better see. Yes, I see date in so much here for 26 December.
26th December, Independence Square.
Okay.
I hope be able to you know. A friend say, Obi amda no begin any. Na artist no so benya kwanya platform so. Let me say be omon be munsia. On the 24th November so La Femme Royal Beach Hotel. Yeah, Creative Connect.
Okay.
Ghana ni bia benya kwanya bia bra. Abese de ekoso.
Okay. Okay.
In terms of what's any amoti, no, this according to Rexoma. Rexoma, and Obabe Kasawa this side. Now, Uti in Semwa Rexoma, Kawahani na. That's all, nobody is stopping Stonebwoy. And as I say, nobody is stopping Stonebwoy. They themselves, right? They don't know the Stonebwoy well. A year event coming up. The same data Black Stars experience, no cost. So tell me, say, will Stonebwoy stop the Beam Fest and go and perform at the Black Stars experience now? For something like this to happen, it will be tough. Eddie and Stonebwoy, ebe in the show. But there's one thing that to me in the I think that Stonebwoy was on fan to nitrim. Say whatever it is, in your baby, he should organize the event. Say Nkrofo kakrebi never background fan sir. Eddie on also name remember because from the way things are going, personally, I see said this is something more politically motivated because our boy all time you enjoyed. Omudi be Diwali and you were enjoying. So today Abani say enjoy it same way. Now KOKA, Aba Bonte, Aba Bekasa. Now uti in some KOKA, can video when one or tra. Those organizing the event are not being fair to Stonebwoy. Now anything common what this side say. And family.
I think it's quite unfortunate. And I'm talking from a business perspective. Me pacho mo few questions bibusa. Na mo mwame ni entiasia. Anye bia Stonebwoy waye aduma wako use stadium na went yaka. Challenges bia ba stadium ho a ese ko fixe ana ese utia na e fixe ya wanyeda. Stonebwoy oye show na e paid show. Apart from say yaji wetia for the venue no. Taxes na yenya revenue free do I no so because VAT ni taxes na that's on yebenya. Me pacho show na ye for ye Independence Square no. Sika say na de bebre Ghana. In fact so ben pa na de bebre Ghana. Compare to show na Stonebwoy ayena ajidin Beamfest. Beamfest I think say almost about 10 years and I said I don't know. Stadium they call unche but the Beamfest has been there way back. But my argument is say, aden ena government ebe try say ebe compete with a brand a mass state revenue. Why would government do that? Why would government fight a creative? Listen, yemfa politics in tunche. Whether because or they no who got dom MPP or DN and answer one more NDC linging few. What is the economic benefit of the show Black Star Experience now? Your friend is saying Independence Square against revenue now Stonebwoy.Vybes. Should they change the 2 dates? Should they bring a difference? Say abide be who say data Stonebwoy am marketing ama controversies about ye moving forward as a people. Abedru baby abedani date to be any say that way a Stonebwoy date or the issue. So why is government doing that? Government is a creating enabling environment. Emma artists, ni creatives, any businesses ni grow no. Rather no or no teni abeye competitor ama brands. And I think it's very unfair. I think it's very, very unfair, dear cousin. And we need to speak against it. If you are a creative, and because of your political colors, it has started with Stonebwoy. It will gradually get to your turn. It is not right. It is not correct. It is not it is very undemocratic. It is a dictatorship life for Star. And Rex Omar say out now near the idea where you wow colleague. Obia well leading musicians da. Why show more royalties da? You know how difficult, and this is the cash cow period. Now it's not near this Stonebwoy. I don't think it's fair. My press statement now release, and for me it is here on there because I can't wrap my head. Nyansa be animu mame. Let's smoke peace pipe and let's creatives make something out of their creative work. So royalties near to me more why are we taking away their daily bread from them? Show now wo Independence Square no. Free. Show now wo Independence Square free against Obi paid show. I'm still struggling to understand the ecosono any and some fiber. I don't think it's right. I don't think it's just. Creative Arts Agency. You are there. You are not saying anything. GTA. You are there. You are not saying anything. Ministry of Creative Arts and Tourism. You are there. You are not saying anything. Me, I have said it that under the leadership of Jifa Gumashi, I don't think anything is possible. I don't see any goodness coming out.
In terms of what no, this according to KOKA. I understand say KOKA is saying say let's put aside politics. Yeah, the politics is to change. But what the politics no to change? The reason why I'm saying all this is say when MPP was in power, Omar this game way be the Shatawale. So do you think say and the chance now Bana Shatawale is organizing an event? Do you think say Shatawale will give Stonebwoy the chance? We saw the length as Stonebwoy call here to the extent that Shatawale organizing events, no, Shatta had to cancel the event. And then you are telling us, say, let's take aside politics. The only person I can say maybe Ombe consider will be Sarkodie, because Sarkodie at the long run, no, Sarkodie has managed to become free with Shatawale. And Ushe music game need the way qua. If you are not smart enough, it will be hard to say you play this game involving politics. Ye name him say Sarkodie na natwaso. Ama manfo bebre na tagene so MPPD. And Stonebwoy, ni nyoma want to be or ye with former presidents Jankroma, neba Jankroma, man crofo related Stonebwoy to MPP. Na Saint America say to be very hard for Stonebwoy to perform. Report to be a wicked blogger. De ababe to abontin na wuti en semwa wicked blogger kana. I don't think that Stonebwoy can even perform at the event. Woman say artists like Vybes Kartel mubeba, but for Stonebwoy to perform, no, yentin common say what this side. And Famra.
Wale's connection with them runs deep, and he's now being positioned as the face of major shows. In fact, word on the street is that Baba Sadiq, Rex Omar, Abeku Santana, and Shatta Wale are in talks to bring Kartel to Ghana for the Black Star Experience, a move that would completely erase Stonebwoy from the lineup. They reportedly refused to change the date or venue. So the message to Stonebwoy is clear: adjust your plans or get left behind. Behind the scenes, however, Stonebwoy isn't sitting quietly. Wicked Blogger Ghana has picked up intel that some of his high-profile allies, Gabi Ochire-Darko, former Vice President Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia, and even the former president's daughter, Jankroma Akufo-Addo, have been making calls, trying to fix things for him. Whether that works or not, time will tell. Right now, Stonebwoy is frustrated and hurt. But whose fault is it, really? When you mix music with politics, you have to be ready for both the glory and the backlash. That's the same risk Shatta Wale will face when the table turns again someday. And speaking of politics, what about Sarkodie? He's also known to lean toward the NPP, but Sarkodie played it smart. He stayed neutral during the heat of the campaigns, made peace with Shatta Wale, and kept a clean image. Sources say Shatta Wale even pleaded with Baba Sadiq to ensure Sarkodie gets opportunities at state events. That friendship saved him. Meanwhile, Stonebwoy's situation goes deeper than music. We've learned he's pursuing higher education and grooming himself politically for the future, preparing to run for the Ashaiman seat on the NPP ticket.
In the other for senior Motiano, this according to the report from Wicked Blogger, the camp eba ewo this side. Na assembly ni kesi ni tintini ni titi ni na say these our top artists are politically involved in something. Na sa de chrono say we party bar or enjoy. If the other party comes, the other artist enjoys. And it says Stonebwoy enjoy any day we are. There's the time for Shatta Wale. So that's how the thing is going. Even we share the victory performance as Stonebwoy not that flyer and so, but Stonebwoy into me and performing. You can tell say from the grassroots in the party, aside the grassroots in the party, Shatta Wale fans will not even allow Stonebwoy to perform on the stage. Interdiano, it is what it is. Political card no, and as a political games no. We this Stonebwoy. The obeyan so beja to Musa. The only thing he has to do is just to accept it like that. Say show no connect a creepy bar on performing. Ahead on also ne time eba. Then he make good use of it. But you know another form of me who are into comments anymore. I know that some people are trying to push agenda, and I know and they should put politics aside. But young kind who say if the table turns, Stonebwoy too is not going to spare the other musicians. On spare Wale. Stonebwoy had the opportunity, and we saw what Stonebwoy did. Until the end, and the table not 10 years. That's how it's going to be. If it, so far as politics is involved, this is my little opinion. I mean, why didn't you comment anymore? Subscribe, like, and share video. No, yet more updates. Eba wakwem.